afternoon and welcome. I am Dr. Susan Kibe, Dean of Students at the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix. It is my honor to welcome you as we embark on a very unique ceremony to celebrate you, the class of 2020. We're pleased to have you join us. The ceremony will begin shortly, and out of respect for our graduates, just so you know, we'll be muting everyone except for the presenters and the graduates when they're being hooded. As a reminder, the ceremony will be recorded in its entirety and available on the college's YouTube channel afterwards. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Class of 2020 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Dr. Guy Reed and I serve as Dean at the College of Medicine, Phoenix. We are so grateful to have students, family, friends, and loved ones joining us today. Typically, faculty, leadership, and graduates would have proceeded from our campus along the streets of downtown Phoenix, led by pipe and drum corps. We would have arrived at Symphony Hall to join you as we celebrate the culmination of the medical journey of our graduates. But this is an unprecedented time, one that has upended many aspects of our lives. Although COVID-19 has disrupted many of our norms, it has also demonstrated the irreplaceable role and value of physicians in healing, discovering new therapies, and educating the public. We are still coming together to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2020, just not face-to-face. I'm enormously proud of the students, faculty, staff, and partners who chose to orchestrate a unique celebration of this auspicious occasion. It is a testament to the culture of dedication and innovation for which the college is known. We are blessed to have tremendous leadership here at the University of Arizona. I'd like to acknowledge our leaders. Dr. Robert Robbins, President of the University of Arizona. Dr. Larry Penley, Chair of the Arizona Board of Regents. Mr. Fred Duvall, Regent for the Arizona Board of Regents. Dr. Michael Dake, Senior Vice President for the University of Arizona Health Sciences. Dr. Stephen Lieberman, Senior Associate Dean of Academic Affairs. Dr. Susan Kibe, Associate Dean for Student Affairs. Dr. Glenn Fogarty, Associate Dean for the Office of Admissions and Recruitment. Dr. Paul Stanley, Associate Dean for Curricular Affairs and Program Evaluation. Dr. Paul Bomer, Interim Associate Dean of Research. Dr. Katie Bright, Associate Dean of Clinical and Competency-Based Education. I'd also like to acknowledge the College of Medicine Phoenix department chairs and distinguished leaders. It is my honor to welcome our commencement speaker, Dr. Kara Christ. Please join me in thanking all of these leaders who are with us today. I would also like to recognize another very distinguished group that has played an incredible role in the personal and professional lives of today's graduates. To all of our faculty, I am sure that I speak for all of the graduates when I say thank you for your invaluable contributions as teachers and as mentors. Our faculty work closely with an outstanding staff who has also contributed significantly to your education. Graduates also in attendance are the extraordinary people who have provided the love and support that made your graduation possible. Please join me in expressing appreciation for their tremendous contributions. Thanks to all of you. Class of 2020, you are an extraordinary group of students, and you are graduating to become physicians during an extraordinary time in our history. COVID-19 is one of the most significant pandemics or plagues of all time. Throughout history, pandemics have decimated our civilizations and have led to widespread fear and hopelessness. As Jill Lepore wrote in The New Yorker about another pandemic, when the Great Plague came to London in 1665, Londoners lost their wits. They consulted astrologers, quacks, the Bible. They searched their bodies for signs, tokens of the disease, lumps, blisters, black spots. They begged for prophecies. They paid for predictions. They prayed. They howled. They wept in the streets. Plagues and pandemics can destabilize governments, destroy commerce, economies, educational systems, and the very fabric of our societies. You know that medicine, science, and public health are the antidote to the illnesses that cause pandemics and the cures for the fever, confusion, and debilitation that pandemics cause to society. Your education and your profession is built on science, which reveals the causes, methods of prevention, and cure for these diseases. More than ever before, this pandemic shows just how much we need physicians who are scientists, who are teachers, who are leaders, and who are healers. Physicians who understand the science of disease, as well as the social, psychological, and spiritual toll of illness. Physicians who seek to cure illness, as well as to restore well-being and to provide relief, solace, and hope. Jill Lepore also wrote, quote, "A plague is like a lobotomy. It cuts away the higher realms, the loftiest capacities of humanity, and leaves only the animal." In other words, a pandemic or plague can cause fear that brings out the very worst elements of our nature. But that was not what we saw in you. When the pandemic hit, you did not panic, you did not run away, you leaned in. You accepted this challenge. You changed your method of learning by switching to a virtual mode. You worked together to find innovative solutions, and you volunteered to serve. 30 members of your class who had finished their requirements volunteered to graduate early in response to the need for additional medical physicians to address the coronavirus. They have been serving the Phoenix community for several weeks. Even more of you would have come forward if you could. We have come to know you as an incredible group of committed and talented students. We have an indelible image of your character in your spontaneous, personal, and entertaining matchday video. We felt the joy you shared with family, friends, loved ones, and us. You have had a big impact on all of us, as well as on your patients, and you will have an even bigger, lifelong impact on the communities which you serve. In a few minutes, we will have the joy and privilege to be among the first to address you as doctor, and in that moment of recognition, you will become a part of the family of physicians. Your lives, opportunities, responsibilities will be forever changed. We pray that today marks the beginning of a long and fulfilling career in which you serve and improve the lives of patients and communities throughout Arizona and across the U.S. Each one of you has the talent to move the field of medicine and the health of our communities forward. We are counting on you to envision a better and healthier future by advancing the science as well as the art of medicine. Let your dedication and service inspire your peers and others. Make compassion, inspiration, and distinction the hallmarks of your career. Class of 2020, we are so proud of what you have achieved. You have our deepest and fondest congratulations. We are particularly grateful that you are coming forward in this time of tremendous need to join the healthcare heroes of our community. May God bless you in your noble journey of service to others. Now I invite our president, Dr. Robert Robbins, to extend a welcome from the University of Arizona.
Last year, I talked to our graduating medical students about the importance of physicians truly seeing the person they are treating and not just viewing their numbers through a computer screen. What renowned physician and best-selling author Abraham Verghese calls the eye patient. I also spoke about the significance of the physical exam as a ritual of trust and care, a sign of our promise to be with our patients no matter what happens. I believe these values are even more important now as we adapt to the COVID-19 pandemic. As patients are isolated in the midst of a sometimes punishing and even fatal illness, it's so important that we see their humanity and that we remember they have people they love and who love them in return. This is what it means to have compassion for our patients, and it is why we must advocate for them. COVID-19 has changed how people interact with their doctors as more people are relying on telemedicine. It will be all the more important to build trust with your patients in a virtual setting. You are graduating into a challenging moment for our profession and for the world as a whole, but you're prepared, and we are confident you can overcome these challenges. You have the support of all of us at the University of Arizona. You are entering a profession dedicated to service to others. It is an incredible calling, and I congratulate you on this achievement and what you will go out and do in the future. I know I speak on behalf of all of us at the University of Arizona when I say how proud we are of you, your determination, and of the impact you're going to create. Congratulations again to the very special class of 2020. Bear down.
Thank you, President Robbins. Now I invite Dr. Larry Penley to extend greetings to our distinguished graduates on behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents.
On behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents, I congratulate each of you. We wish that we were gathered in one place to say congratulations and to all feel the same joy of this commencement, but COVID-19 prevents that. It will, however, make this commencement one of the most memorable anyone will ever have. It cannot take away the happiness that we feel for you. It cannot take away the accomplishments that you have. You've completed so many exams. You've written so many assignments. You've completed presentations and research projects. You'll have a college education, something that will bring to you a lifetime of higher earnings. And it'll also bring to you better health and greater happiness. So you benefit enormously from your college degree, but so does society. Society benefits because you will be the kind of individual who will be successful in this new economy of the 21st century. It will be you who is able to deal with the fact that the jobs created and destroyed are still jobs that you're ready for. And you'll be ready for them because of the resilience you've acquired and the critical thinking skills that you've acquired. I know this isn't the best job market, but I'm optimistic for you. You will be the ones who are able to find the right job in the longer run. I'm optimistic for what's going to be achieved over the course of your career, and I'm very happy on this day as I offer you on behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents my heartiest congratulations.
Thank you, Chair Penley. I have the honor of presenting the Stuart D. Flynn Master Educator Award to recognize an outstanding teacher from amongst our faculty. Dr. Flynn was an excellent teacher who dedicated countless hours to medical education as well as service to the underserved schools in our community. Dr. Flynn served as Dean of the College through its formative years. The recipient of this award is selected by the graduating students as someone who exemplifies the dedication, hard work, compassion, and discipline that it takes to be a great educator. This year's award winner is Dr. Marcella Marcy Moffitt. Dr. Moffitt serves as the Director of Doctoring Curriculum. This doctoring course is offered during the preclinical or first 2 years of medical school education. It helps students build basic communication, physical examination, and critical thinking skills, which are core competencies for physicians. More importantly, this is what the students had to say about Dr. Moffat. Dr. Moffat taught us the building blocks of what being a physician is like, including medical knowledge, compassion, and how to succeed. She has provided us with a foundation of how to be a great student, clinician, and human. I have consistently been praised for my solid H&P during clinical rotations and interaction with patients. I attribute this to the training provided by Dr. Moffat and her doctoring program. She also has been immensely kind, caring, and understanding to students. She was an integral part to our education here at the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix. In 20 years, she will be the educator that I look back on as someone who had the greatest impact on my education. On behalf of the college, congratulations, Dr. Moffat. I would now like to introduce our student speaker who is elected by her peers in the class of 2020 to provide the student commencement address. Please welcome Zaina Alatar.
Good afternoon, classmates, faculty, family, and friends. To everyone who is watching, thank you for taking the time to commemorate our graduates. It is my honor to be speaking to all of you today. Though unconventional, I'm grateful we have found a way to celebrate our graduates in our own way. As Albus Dumbledore once reminded Harry Potter, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if only one remembers to turn on the lights. So, let's turn on some lights. Class of 2020, I am proud to have been your classmate and your class representative these last 4 years. When I think of words to define us, passion and determination immediately come to mind. From the smaller battles of extended library hours and the presence of water coolers on campus, to the larger and more unprecedented challenges of graduating amidst a pandemic, we have consistently demonstrated adaptability in the face of change. None of us would have imagined holding a virtual graduation, and I definitely don't think any of us thought that the last day we would all be together was going to be at our scholarly project symposium. Thank you, Dr. McEachron. Early in our first year, we were coined the classiest class, and it is with true class and grace that we have navigated our medical school career. Because of this, I take comfort in knowing that we will be able to handle whatever comes our way, for ourselves, our patients, and our communities. In times of fear and uncertainty, we have refined the empathy and emotional intelligence to reassure those around us. We do not merely earn the title of doctor for our ability to medically treat patients, but for our ability to also treat our patients compassionately and holistically. And after 4 years of outstanding training, I am fully confident that we are well prepared to carry the weight and duty of caring for our patients under any circumstance. Today, we graduate a diverse cohort of extraordinarily accomplished individuals. We step into the world not only as physicians, but as leaders, innovators, and healers. For those who aspire to advocate, you are the change our healthcare system needs. For those who pledge to serve the underserved, you are the empathic key to social justice and equity. And for those who are eager to frame the next generation of physicians, you are molding the future of our field. The passion that has defined our class will drive us to champion fearlessly for our patients and be the change makers that move the medical field forward. I say these things not to increase the weight of our burden, but to remind us all of our why, the higher purpose that drives each of us. As residency begins, we will face both personal and professional challenges. It is during these times where remembering our why will keep pushing us onward. We came into medical school 4 years ago with dreams to change the world. Don't let go of those dreams, and don't be afraid to dream bigger every day, because the world needs hope, always, but now more than ever. The other challenge I have for all of us is that while we continue dreaming, we also continue learning. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. This is an Arabic proverb that my father, a physician of 35 years, reminds me of frequently. As we step into our careers, let us all remember that our profession is grounded in lifelong growth and education. Yes, today we graduate from the label of students, but we will never stop being learners. And as much as I congratulate the class of 2020 and our collective success, the congratulations would not be complete without extending it to everyone who has played a part in making us who we are today, because it truly does take a village. Thank you to the parents who have shown us the true meaning of sacrifice, who have provided endless guidance, wisdom, and support, and who have believed in us every step of the way. Thank you to the significant others who endured the long hours and endless stress with us, and to the children who inspire us to build a better future. Thank you to the siblings who we could undeniably count on, and to the best of friends who were always there to lift us up when we were down, to remind us of our greatness and all that we will continue to accomplish. Thank you to our educators, who have been our mentors and our advocates, who have set the best example of what it means to be compassionate physicians and leaders, and to our predecessors, who have overcome obstacles and established a strong foundation for us. Thank you to all who have uplifted our graduates. But most importantly, thank you to our patients, our greatest teachers. Thank you for sharing your stories and allowing us to play a part in the most vulnerable moments of your lives. When we entered medical school, our class vowed to cure sometimes, relieve often, and comfort always. Our patients have held us to that vow and will continue to do so for the rest of our careers. As we part ways, I know that we will each leave a lasting footprint on this world. We will all face challenges along the way, but as author and physician Atul Gawande states, no matter what measures are taken, doctors will sometimes falter. And it isn't reasonable to ask that we achieve perfection. What is reasonable is to ask that we never cease to aim for it. We can't promise that we'll be perfect, but we can pledge to remain steadfast in times of doubt, to maintain the passion that inspired this journey, and to honor our patients, educators, and every member of our village in our decision-making. Believe in yourselves, and above all, take care of yourselves, because you are the light in the darkest of times. My fellow classmates, my fellow physicians, stay determined, stay humble, stay classy. Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it.
Thank you, Zaina. It is now my honor to introduce our 2020 commencement speaker, Dr. Kara Christ. Dr. Christ serves as a director of the Arizona Department of Health Services. In her role, she considers every citizen of Arizona to be her patient. Dr. Christ is an alumna of the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Tucson. She was a classmate of several of our faculty members. Arizonans have benefited a great deal from that outstanding class of medical students who went on to become clinicians, educators, leaders, and advocates in healthcare. Dr. Christ has been vital to the state of Arizona's preparation and response to the COVID-19 pandemic. She has collaborated with health partners, government leaders, and community stakeholders to develop strategic plans for educating the public, preventing the spread of the virus, and providing care to patients. Thanks to her leadership, Arizona has been proactive in implementing preventive measures to protect our communities. Social distancing, which we are practicing today, is one of the crucial measures that has been effective in controlling the outbreak and preventing our healthcare systems from being overwhelmed. It is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Kara Christ. Please welcome Dr. Christ.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Dr. Kara Christ, and I'm the director of the Arizona Department of Health Services. I'm also a proud graduate of the University of Arizona College of Medicine. I am honored to be speaking to you today at your commencement from what many consider to be one of the finest medical schools in the nation. Attending the University of Arizona College of Medicine is one of my most fond memories. I remember sitting in the auditorium on my first day as a first-year medical student. The Dean of Students was speaking to us about our upcoming journey and said a line that has stuck with me through the years. Dean Leadham said to us, "These next few years will be the longest nights and the shortest years of your life." Not only did that prove true for my medical school career, but in all aspects of life: medical school, residency, motherhood, and my professional career. If I had to guess, that prophetic advice will also hold true for the changed world we are all living in today, as we all experience a pandemic that has changed the way we live and swept around the world. As public health professionals, my team and I have been immersed in this event since the first case was identified in our state. I know I will look back and think about the long nights spent worrying about the health of our communities around the state, the families that were impacted, and the lives that could have been lost. But I will also fondly remember the camaraderie that formed in the long hours spent in the Health Emergency Operations Center, the late planning nights spent with the people I trust the most, and the support of my friends and family that have kept me going. And while the nights sometimes feel endless, the last few months seem to have passed by so quickly, just like my medical school years. Because of this pandemic, all of us are living in a world we didn't expect. If you're like me when I was in medical school, you dreamed of this celebration day for years, and I can't imagine anyone could have planned for an occasion like this. I doubt that those dreams of your graduation day involved a stay-at-home order in the middle of a pandemic, and I doubt those dreams were of a virtual graduation. But the world we are living in today is different from just a few months ago, and while this day may not have played out the way you dreamed it would, it does not diminish what you have accomplished. I promise you, as you move forward with your career in medicine, what we are experiencing right now will make all of you stronger. There are bright points to having a virtual graduation ceremony. Hopefully, you took advantage of wearing comfortable clothes, maybe even pajamas, under your cap and gown. I still regret, but remember fondly wearing heels a size too small for my medical school graduation. My family pictures outside of the celebration show me barefoot and holding my shoes and my flowers. As you move forward with the next step in your journey, you will look back and fondly remember not only this day, but the long nights spent studying, the friendship of your classmates, and the incredible experiences of being a critical part of your patients' lives. And those are experiences that can't be taken away, even by a pandemic. We're entering a new normal where people have recently suffered terrible losses, families have lost loved ones, people have lost jobs, and many have lost their plans for the future. There are many long nights ahead in residency in your career, but there are many fond memories of the coming years that will pass so quickly. This pandemic and its new normal has highlighted what is truly important. The families we are currently with, watching this celebration, the loved ones and friends we wish we were with but need to protect, and those of us who wish we could be there to celebrate your amazing accomplishments, because achieving your dream of becoming a physician is important, a once-in-a-lifetime achievement, and should be celebrated. And with this experience and new world, you've gained something critical, something more powerful than just a degree. You have been tested and you did not falter. You kept going. And we are so proud that you, whom we celebrate today, didn't give up. You kept going, and now on this important day, you have become physicians. You are entering a new world during a critical and exciting time in healthcare. And we are grateful for each one of our new physicians because we need you now more than ever. Although you're entering a very different world from the one you expected, it's a world that needs you, every single one of you. We are entering a new normal where handshakes and hugs are discouraged, but it's also a world where doctors and nurses are superheroes. It's a world where professional athletes and celebrities who are often idolized are celebrating you. You are an integral part of healthcare's frontline workers and first responders. The work you do will save lives. And because a commencement speech is supposed to be inspirational, here's my advice. Nothing in life is better than being needed, and we need you to keep going. I know, and your families and your professors know, that you are ready for what lies ahead. Because you are the new physicians of 2020, and you did not give up. Be well, stay healthy, and keep going. Congratulations to the 2020 graduating class of the University of Arizona College of Medicine.
Thank you, Dr. Chris. I now welcome our Associate Dean of Clinical and Competency-Based Education, Dr. Katie Bright, to introduce the class of 2020 and begin the hooding ceremony.
Thank you, Dean Reed. I'm honored to be here this afternoon and awarding these amazing graduates with their designation of Doctor of Medicine. With excitement, let us begin. Yenet Kopnina. Zoha Ahmed. Zaina Alatar. Angelica Estela Almader Ruiz.
Oh, Angelica!
Tilt this back a little bit when it starts.
Yes. Oh, she's right there. How are you?
Rachel and Ashley Azizi Asadi. Mazen Awad.
Well, Mazen Awad. Yay!
Aluatosin Balumi Ayatunde.
ألف مبروك أبو العز وأم العز الله يعطيك.
Christopher Bean. Savannah Boyle. Robert Brussels. Megan Elizabeth Burke. Matthew A. Byrne. Jenna Claire Calloway. Capone. David James Casper. Balo Castaneda. Kaylee D. Ternaltes. Jason DeWitt. Jocelyn Christine Denolfi. Bibinas Ektadari. Martha Esparza. Fatima Esquivel. Agnes Intube Elongwo. Bethany K. Ferretta. Chase Matthew Fitzgerald. Veronica So Fox. Monica Gomez Lopez. Matthew Taylor Goldbranson.
Give Daddy a hug. Give Daddy a hug.
And please welcome the Associate Dean of Curricular Affairs and Program Evaluation, Dr. Paul Stanley, to announce the next group of graduates.
Miriam Hockley. Shelby Marie Hobie. Tyler Matthew Holscher.
Why is hers coming out normal but yours not?
Madeline Beverly Hogan.
Oh, now we're gonna.
Kyle Alexander Howarth. Shannon Ray Immel. Nicknees Nakayi Janajra. Jason Paul Jaria. Sarah Javaharifar. Chirag Vinay Kapadia. Megan Kathleen Kelly. Jesse Lena Kolyanin. Amy Joan Christensen. Carrie Lynn. Donovan Blair Lockwood. Nishita Vani Lockwood. Sarah Ann Lowe.
Yeah.
Nancy Lopez. Jacob Kevin Lithgow. Cayman Martin. Leyland Dow McCann. Hari Menon. Ian Matthew Miche. Vidya Mayamai Mayapa. Anna Elizabeth Mesa Rochin. Shivani Misra. Elise Marie Molnar. Zachary Morrison.
You did it, Lise. You did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Graduated. They called
My
me
doctor.
Madeline Dale Nelson. Thank you very much. Now, please welcome Associate Dean of Student Affairs again, Dr. Susan Kaib, who will now announce the next graduates.
George Van Wen. Good job. Patrick John O'Connor.
Woo!
Ogaga Ojamaraya. Couldn't hear you, Ogaga, but I'm sure they were celebrating. Naomi Rachel Onaka. Great job. Falsia Osman.
Yeah!
Sarah Shakir Patel.
Yay!
Sandy Jean Peoples.
That's it.
Juliana Elizabeth Peterson. Sarah Pausty. Agnieszka Joanna Radziecka. And that would have been Agnieszka. Sorry. Bridget Nicole Ralston Ripple. Puneet Raman. Reed.
And then Kyle and I will be right away. So we'll quick.
Yeah, and I'll hand off the camera.
Jessica Eileen Reyes. Janelle Rodriguez. Mark Trevor Rohr. Ayel Braun. Saab.
Okay, I think we're next. Kyle.
Daniel Salovitz. Amber Melanie Sandoval. Kelby Laurel Schaeffler. Alzada Circus. Bhavesh Prakash Shukla. Nuria Cisterna.
Go Nuria!
Sarah Stremlau. Alexia Tatum. Jeffrey Wang. Shannon Christine Wheeler. Emily Elise Wolfenden. Daniel Shea. Jaymay Zhang.
Yay.
Congratulations, everyone. Dean Lieberman, will you do the honor of presenting the class of 2020 for conferral of degrees?
Thank you, Dr. Kaib. It will be my pleasure. The doctorate is the highest degree conferred by any university. Not only are the doctoral degree recipients the ultimate academic achievers, they now take their place among the world's scholarly societies, both teaching the next generation of graduates and creating the next generation of art, insight, knowledge, and discovery. We are immensely proud of the class of 2020. As students, they leave a legacy of involvement, and as physicians, they shape a community of alumni. On behalf of the entire academic affairs team, it is my honor to present to you these candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree from the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix. And on behalf of the UA College of Medicine, Phoenix, may I say congratulations to the graduates.
Doctor of Medicine candidates, please rise for the conferral of your degrees. President Robbins, it is my distinct privilege to present to you the candidates who have satisfied the requirements of the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix, for the degree of Doctor of Medicine.
Thank you, Dean Reed. By the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents and acting on the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the Doctor of Medicine degree with all the attendant rights and responsibilities. Please accept my warmest congratulations.
Since the inaugural oath of our first class of 2011, each medical school class composed their own oath when they start at college to signify their commitment to the journey ahead. Consistent with the commitment they made 4 years ago, we will ask the class to restate their oath. Graduates, please rise to recite the College of Medicine Phoenix Class of 2020 oath, led by Zaina Alatar.
Class of 2020, please stand and recite our class oath along with me. We, the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix, class of 2020, commit to our calling as physicians through the fulfillment of this oath. I will hold the care of my patients as a privilege and sacred trust, honoring their dignity, individuality, and vulnerability. I pledge to empower my patients and their families to be stewards of their health, learning from them as they learn from me. I will demonstrate empathy as I transcend personal bias, alleviate suffering, and promote health. I am grateful for the unwavering support of family, friends, and mentors whose sacrifices helped me pursue this path. In return, I will honor the importance of their contributions to my character. I vow to serve as a leader and mentor in my community, addressing health disparities and pursuing advocacy, especially for those with a voice not heard. I will foster an environment of mutual respect and collaboration in pursuit of excellent patient care. In tradition, I aspire to cure sometimes, relieve often, and comfort always. I will remember the honor it is to practice medicine and the passion that inspired this journey. I resolve to acknowledge my limitations as opportunities for continual growth. I will maintain my well-being as it is vital to my ability to care for patients. As the 10th entering class, we acknowledge the foundation upon which our education rests and thank those who have worked to establish the institution as a place of excellence and innovation. We pledge to uphold this unique legacy and mentor those who follow us. We, the class of 2020, with integrity, humility, and compassion, devote the best of ourselves to the betterment of others.
Thank you for joining us today. This has been a wonderful and memorable occasion. As the last piece of the commencement tradition, we will be led in the University of Arizona alma mater by the College of Medicine Phoenix Student Choir. Special thanks again to our choir. This day would not be possible without the tremendous efforts of the Commencement Planning Committee. Special thanks to Dr. Daniel Drain, Kelly Fox, Kelly Lynch, Noel Vetter, Adolfo Navarro, Aaron Sheets-Freeberger, Chris Dietrich, Beth Smith, and all of our staff today for their leadership. Again, congratulations to the class of 2020. We will close with some special messages from our faculty and our friends.
Dear class of 2020, congratulations. We are so incredibly proud of you.
Work and dedication while in medical school is reflected in your accomplishments and plans following commencement. In order to get here, you reached multiple milestones.
In year 1, you donned your first white coat and began to learn and live out the oath you assembled as a class. You were able to process large quantities of information and bonded as a class through several challenging blocks.
In year 2, you gained confidence in your coursework and took on leadership roles both on and off campus. Many of you also dove headfirst into additional research opportunities.
Your second year was full of growth and advocacy. You even took on the challenging Step 1 board exam and succeeded in every regard.
In year 3, you began your clerkships, the moment you had been waiting for, putting into practice the skills and information you had learned over the past 2 years.
You worked with dynamic teams of physicians, residents, nurses, and more to meet a variety of patients throughout the state of Arizona and began to establish your roles as future physicians.
In year 4, you went on away rotations and selected specialized electives. You traveled across the country interviewing at numerous universities and hospitals to land your perfect residency.
And you did just that. Your class had one of the most successful matches in the college's history.
Although your match day did not take place in a traditional fashion, it surely will make history as a unique and extraordinary one, due to your class's creativity and willingness to partake in a virtual ceremony.
You showed just how resilient you were, maintaining a positive attitude, with several of you seeking opportunities to help the community during this unprecedented time. Some even graduating early to assist during the pandemic.
Today is your commencement ceremony. Your medical school training is complete and you are newly minted doctors. You have the skills necessary to make a difference in lives, but it's your compassion and your kindness to others that will help heal.
The nickname given to you as the classiest class truly embodies all of you and your resilience. With all of the challenges, you kept your composure, your style, and your class through it all.
What an honor it's been for all of us to offer support and encouragement through your medical school career. And that continues now that you're alumni. So congratulations, doctors. Bear down.
Congratulations. I'm so excited to be able to call all of you doctors. Best wishes on the next leg of your journey as you enter residency. Be well, and we're so proud of you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. You began medical school in interesting times, and you certainly finished it in very interesting times. Your career is going to surprise you and delight you, and you're ready for it. On behalf of your future residency program directors, the GME programs you're going to be entering, we're so proud of you. Congratulations, and we look forward to working with you on the next phase of your training.
Greetings, class of 2020. It is with heartfelt joy that I offer my congratulations to all of you on becoming MDs. You've worked so hard, and I'm very proud of you. You're going to be moving onward and upward, and I heartily congratulate you.
Hi, Dr. Mobell here. Best wishes, class of 2020, especially my MD and PHers. You are great to work with, and I'm certainly going to miss you.
On behalf of the Arizona Medical Association, congratulations on earning your medical degree. We are so proud of you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm really proud of all of you, and I'm so proud that you achieved the next step in your career. Please always remember that you have a friend and a family here in the endocrine division, and wish you the best.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Best of luck to all of you.
Thank you, class of 2020, for stepping up to serve your patients and your communities. We're proud of you.
This is Dr. Wong. Just wanted to say congratulations, and it's been my pleasure to work with many of you. I know you've missed out on some celebrations, but I also know you'll do a lot of good during this pandemic. My prayer is just that you get the chance to use your life to give life to others. And again, congratulations, celebrate. I hope you have a great time, and look forward to seeing all the great things you do. Bear down, Arizona.
Congratulations to the University of Arizona College of Medicine Phoenix, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. And although COVID-19 didn't give you the graduation you wanted, it doesn't lessen the importance at all. So Binkley, who was here, Coco Bella, and myself want to wish you the best and all the success in the future.
Greetings, graduates. Lois Sayers here from PCH, Trauma and Surgery Research. I just wanted to say congratulations on reaching this amazing milestone.
Class of 2020, it has been a privilege to watch you grow and develop into the amazing young physicians you have become. You have demonstrated both collectively and individually core values and attributes I know will make you successful and leaders in the healthcare community. As you forge your path, always remember to let this guy be part of your decisions so that you may have happiness along with your success. Congratulations, and go get them, class of 2020.
Hi everyone, congratulations on your graduation. We're all so proud of you and we'll be thinking of you as you enter residency. Take care.